Welcome to Easy Way for Education. Kite Victers Grade 10 ന്റെ സോഷ്യൽ സ്റ്റഡീസ് ക്ലാസ് 28 അസൈൻമെന്റ് ആൻസേഴ്സ് ആണ് ഇന്ന് ഞങ്ങളിവിടെ പ്രസന്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത്. Question: Prepare a seminar report on the topic Role of Education and Healthcare in Human Resource Development. Answer: Of all the resources in an organization, the human resource is one of the most important. In fact, it is arguably the most important. The development of this resource is necessary for the organization to grow. Unlike other basic resources of organization, the human resource tend to have the potential to help the organization to grow in an appropriate direction. So, what is human resource development? In this sense, human resource development is about identifying, nurturing, managing, and using the abilities demonstrated by employees in order to help the company to attain its objectives. The Human Resource Development Management Office in a company is in charge of this function, and that is to create the right climate in the organization that the employees need to help them develop so that they can help the company to develop. In the modern world, the human resource function of the organization, an entire industry, and the global workplace in general goes well beyond what happens in the office. While the human resource department will do its fair share of training employees, coming up with career development programs for them, planning for their success, and so on, there needs to be some kind of support in education system to prepare candidates for the process altogether. When a candidate receives some kind of training while in school that helps them to prepare for the job, then the job of the human resources department is made much easier because a lot less has to be invested in the training of an employee upfront when they join a company. Obstacles facing potential employees. There are two kinds of hurdles facing potential employees in the job market today. Either they do not have enough exposure to technology or they have too much exposure to the technology. In the event that they do not have enough exposure to technology, they need computer education so that they are more comfortable with the kinds of technology that will be used in the modern workplace. Human resource management in schools. One of the greatest outcomes to come out of the economic recession of the years leading up to 2010 is the introduction of courses related to work readiness and human resource management in school, both high school and colleges across the country. Subsequent generations have grown up with social media and text messaging, and so they tend to lack the necessary interpersonal skills they need in order to excel at interviews and when networking in social settings. Most HR departments today require candidates to complete their applications online, and so the new basics of education are all about familiarizing students with computer and computer parts. Even government agencies have joined in by creating educational programs that make candidates ready for work. The impact of human resource development's readiness for the workplace. HRM education is finding inroads into the classroom, with high schools and colleges alike putting a lot of emphasis on the readiness of students for the workplace. Students who end up looking for jobs still need skills in English grammar and mathematics. However, they may find themselves failing despite having these skills if they are not adequately prepared for the sometimes harsh reality that is a rigorous work schedule. These students have to be on time every day. They have to be ready to be criticized because their bosses won't be thrilled about every little thing they do. And they have to be ready to comply with a range of rules and policies set both within the companies where they will be working and by regulatory agencies. Some schools districts are going as far as forming advisory councils for career education. These councils are made of industry professionals and local business to help them create educational programs that are based on reality and are relevant to the kind of everyday work these students will graduate into when they are done with school. ഇത്രയേ ഉള്ളൂ ഇന്നത്തെ വീഡിയോ. പിന്നെ ഈ വീഡിയോ ഇഷ്ടമായ ലൈക്ക് ചെയ്യാനും കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യാനും സബ്സ്ക്രൈബ് ചെയ്യാനും മറക്കരുത്. പിന്നെ ഈ വീഡിയോ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് യൂസ്ഫുൾ ആയാൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ ഫ്രണ്ട്സുമായി ഷെയർ ചെയ്യാനും മറക്കരുത്. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.